There are three main voyage directions that you can take on this exploration. And one of them is just evolving smarter transformers, because transformers have some very great and hard to dismiss capabilities. And we'll talk about those. But we will be enhancing these existing transformers with additions like the test time compute approach, which provides for inference time reasoning, the integration of some kind of neurosymbolic attachment to the transformer, which will give it more grounding in real logic, and extending the mixture of experts models that we've already seen and which most of the major frontier models already exploit in order to have very specialized components that are aggregated into the ultimate responses that you get. There's a second voyage space, not just evolving smarter transformers, and those are revolutionary alternatives. And we've talked previously about Mamba on this show, which is selective state space models. And there are some others out there that we're going to introduce to you today. One of them is called RWKV, and I'll tell you what that represents later. And there's also one called RetNet. And these don't rise to the news very often because they're still in the labs, right? They're still being played with. And then there's another part in the revolutionary alternatives, which is world models. And world models take a totally different approach, not training an artificial intelligence on all the text in the world, but actually releasing an artificial intelligence that has reinforcement learning built into it. Maybe it's got all of the text already, but it's going to be an embodied AI that can actually experience the world and go out and understand the real world in ways that a text-based simulation of intelligence cannot. So that's another interesting thing. And then finally, there's some really novel sort of emergent technologies that are inspired by the human brain. And one of them is called spiking neural networks, which is an interesting one.